Hey everybody, welcome back to Via Sana Wellness. You're in my kitchen and today we're going to be making homemade pesto. So we're going to be using a lot of fresh ingredients today, fresh basil from my mother's garden and pine nuts, as well as olive oil, lots of garlic, salt, and of course we're going to need a mortar pestle. So this is really the original way to make pesto. You can make it in a food processor, and most people do it in a food processor, especially if you want to make big, large batches. However, using a mortar pestle really preserves the fragrance of the basil instead of using a food processor, because the food processor tends to heat up while you're processing the food, and you'll end up with maybe a little bit of slight cooked basil taste. But with a mortar pestle, you don't get the same taste. Hi! Okay, so we've got our mortar pestle and we've got our lovely basil. Now this basil is obviously pre-washed, so I've washed my basil, and it's homegrown, so it smells absolutely amazing. And of course we have some pine nuts. Pine nuts are quite expensive, so if you feel like you want to save a little bit of money, you can mix pine nuts with almonds or pine nuts with walnuts. They work really, really well. Or you can totally sub the pine nuts for walnuts or almonds. It's up to you. However, pine nuts makes for a more authentic pesto. Then we have garlic, obviously, some fresh garlic cloves. So then we're gonna need a little bit of salt. Oops, we have a little leaf falling there. We have a bit of sea salt as well. And of course, olive oil. This is fresh olive oil, extra virgin. This is the one I use. It's Italian. It's up to you which one you use, but make sure it's extra virgin and not the cooking olive oil, because that will not give you the fresh taste. So this is really simple, guys. All you need to do is start by processing the pine nuts, then the garlic, then the basil, and then we're going to combine everything and mix it all together. In Italy, they use Parmesan cheese or Parmigiano Reggiano. You don't have to use that if you don't want dairy in your pesto. I'm going to omit it, but normally I would add a little bit of Parmesan, and that really makes for a better pesto. So we're going to start off by processing our pine nuts. So first just crush them. Oop, try not to get them everywhere. So pine nuts are a little bit softer and a little bit harder to crush, but it's really important that you crush them really, really well. You don't want a chunky pesto, you want a nice smooth pesto for whatever you're going to do with it, pasta, spreads. Normally in Italy we only really use it for pasta. So I've just added a plate, guys, so I can put everything down. So now is the garlic, so we're going to crush up the garlic. So keep crushing until you get a nice garlic paste. So once you've got your garlic, you could just put it on a plate and you're ready to do your basil. So we're going to do the basil slowly. So it's just about crushing it. So first I'm going to break down the basil, and then I'm going to add the olive oil, which is going to help break it down even more. So once you've got the majority of it broken down, you can now add your pine nuts. So I'm going to add the pine nuts slowly, and half of the garlic paste. And again, I'm going to add a little bit of that olive oil. This is like a shot glass, and it's probably, I'm using half. And a little bit of salt as well. Again, only half. And now we're going to process everything really, really well and mix it all together. And because the oil is in there, it helps to really break down the basil even more. I'm going to add a little bit more pine nuts. So there you guys have it, fresh homemade pesto with homegrown basil. It's absolutely delicious. I promise you won't regret making this. You will love it. It's so much better for you than the store-bought one. So I hope you guys make this and let me know how it goes, and definitely give me a thumbs up, and I really hope that you subscribe to my channel for more videos. Every week I post a video, usually on a Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.